Every Football Manager 26 mobile player faces the same frustrating problem. You've got the best striker on your team, but somehow he's not scoring enough goals. You tried tweaking tactics, changing positions, even swapping teammates, but the results stay the same. So here's the question. Which attributes actually make a striker unstoppable in FM26 mobile? In this video, I tested Haaland in every scenario: shooting, pace, movement, technical skills, mental stats, and even physical strength. We simulated a season, recorded goals, ratings, and league dominance, and the results might completely change how you build your striker. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which attributes to look for when scouting your ultimate goal machine, and it might not be what you expect. For this experiment, we're going to be using Haaland. First, I'm going to max out his shooting to 20 and leave every other striker attribute like pace, movement, decisions, and technique at 12. Then, we simulate to the end of the season and see how he performs. For transparency, I'll be using the same tactic throughout the entire experiment, and I'm only locking Haaland into the starting lineup. The game can choose every other player. Now, let's see the results. The first season is done, and already something doesn't look right. Man City finished 4th in the league, which is not a good sign so far. Individually, Haaland scored 20 goals in 26 games, with an average rating of 7.46. He's still the league's top scorer with 11 goals. So what does this actually tell us? Well, shooting is definitely important. He performed well. But here's the problem. For a striker like Haaland in a team like Man City, you'd expect at least 30+ goals in a season like this. And he didn't get close. Which means one thing. Shooting alone is not enough. So maybe finishing isn't actually the most important attribute for a striker.
So for the second experiment, I decided to test something different. This time, I set his pace to 20 and left every other striker attribute, including shooting, at 12. Same tactics, same team, same conditions. And honestly, I wasn't expecting too much. But the results completely surprised me. Haaland ended the season with 22 goals in 26 games and an average rating of 7.76. He was still the league's top scorer, but this time with 16 goals in 19 games. And this is where things get interesting. He actually scored more goals than when he had 20 shooting. Let that sink in. With worse finishing, he performed better, which shouldn't happen, but it did. And this tells us something very important about how the game works. It's not just about how well your striker can finish chances. It's about how many chances he gets in the first place. With higher pace, he's constantly getting in behind defenders, creating more opportunities, more 1v1 situations, and even with average finishing, that volume is enough to outscore a perfect finisher. So right now, pace is already looking more important than shooting. But we're not done yet, because there's still one more attribute that could completely change everything.
If you play this game, then why not subscribe to the channel? We are almost at 2K subscribers, and with your help, we can get there. We make amazing videos like this, also tactic breakdowns, tutorials, and challenges like Glory Hunter. And also, like the video, it really encourages me. Next, I tested movement, thinking maybe perfect positioning is the secret to scoring more. But Haaland only scored 14 goals, less than when we max shooting or pace. This shows movement alone isn't enough. You need to combine it with pace and finishing to really dominate. Next, I tested mental attributes, giving Haaland max decision and aggression. But he only scored 13 goals, lower than both shooting and pace. This proves that being smart and aggressive alone won't make a striker score more. He still needs opportunities to finish. Alright, we've run every experiment, tested Haaland in every scenario, and now it's time to answer the big question. Which attributes actually matter most for a striker in FM26 mobile? Here's what we found. The most important attribute is pace. Getting behind defenders, creating chances. Even with average finishing, Haaland scored more than with shooting maxed. The next best attribute is shooting. Shooting is important, it converts chances. But on its own, it doesn't dominate the league.
Next is physical attributes: strength, aerial, and stamina. Physical stats make your striker tough, durable, and strong in duels, but again, not the main goal-scoring factor. Followed by movement and technical, situational support. And finally, mentals, refinements, style enhancements.